Good morning. And this morning we're going to enjoy the energy of spring. So get yourself in a really comfy position. Allow yourself to be sitting upright if that's possible for you, even if you're cozy still in bed. Make sure that your pillows are supporting your head and your back. Just allow the whole of you to be held as we now begin to take some breaths. Come in through the nose, filling up the belly space, and then do a lovely long out breath through the mouth, breathing out anything that you are ready to release. And again, breathing in and breathing out. And one more time, breathing deeply in and a lovely long out breath out. Wonderful. And now I'd like you to take notice. Perhaps you can hear the sounds of the birds in the background of this audio. Maybe you can hear them in real life outside of your windows. But let's begin to tune into the beauty of the spring energy, the energy of upward growth, this yang energy where movement comes into being, where there's action. Spring is a wonderful time to begin to decide what we want for our year ahead. It's so very hard to decide that in the depths of winter, of New Year. But now as we come into spring at the beginning of March, we are allowing ourselves to really embrace the expansion that comes with spring as we head then towards summer. But for now, let's imagine that beautiful new leaf green. The sun as it warms the earth. Perhaps even you can picture in your mind the droplets of the dew upon the grass. Perhaps even the hard frost, but with that cool brightness that spring brings, where it feels so good to be outside again. It feels so nourishing to begin to connect with the earth when gardening, planting, or even just setting intentions and being outside. Allow yourself to just spend a few moments in imagination, picturing, feeling something, anything that makes you feel good with this spring energy, this natural spring energy. It could be babbling water, could be just the peace and quiet of watching the birds in the sky, flitting from tree to tree, gathering the seeds, or perhaps smaller animals, the new insects buzzing around these spring flowering plants, gathering nectar. As you breathe in now, begin to breathe in that goodness, that green, new green energy, that new leaf energy, spring energy. You're going to breathe that in as if it's coming up through your toes, climbing towards your ankles, up your calves, your shins, your knees, your thighs, your hips, all the way up. So it reaches the very crown of your head, but it's going to nourish mostly your lower chakras. So your solar plexus chakra, your sacral and your root chakras. Breathe in and allow this energy to become dynamic in these areas, shifting the energy, allowing it to rise a little, shifting out and dissolving anything that's old from wintertime, where we became more inward, where we needed more deep inner hibernation, nourishment. This is a more outward nourishment. So enjoy this color as it moves through your body, nourishing your cells with this new spring energy. Just take a few moments and enjoy. Imagine the sunlight beaming down on you. Feel the expansion in your heart space, your shoulders, your back. And gently, very gently, begin to take a lovely stretch through the body. Perhaps placing your hands around your arms so that you can give yourself a hug and start your day with this goodness. And take a couple of breaths, becoming more here, more present, more in the physical world, but still maintaining that connection to that goodness and that rising spring energy. And then when you are ready, opening your eyes and coming back into the room. Thank you for joining.